select your character.
Oh my god, Amy, shut up. What's up, fellow gamers? Kevin J2010 here, welcoming you back to some more Sonic adventure. In the last episode, we finished Amy's story. A lot of people were like, why do you hate Amy's story so much? Because she doesn't add anything to the story, and her gameplay was completely nothing. It was nothing original. It was just like, oh, there's a guy following you. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. Her momentum is awful. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on a story that people are generally okay with. Tails' story.
Here I come, Sonic!
Here I come, Sonic! Yeah! I kind of like Tails' voice, even though he is voiced by a girl. I always point that out, but I don't know why it's a big deal. I like to point it out.
Everything's working great.
His mouth didn't move.
Systems go full speed ahead.
His mouth isn't moving. That does not look good for a propeller to be moving like that.
Uh-oh. What's this?
Just stay in the same position the whole time.
No!
Nice voice acting. No! I'm falling, I think.
Ah!
Tails has got some pretty bad voice acting.
Control! Mayday! Mayday! Going down! Ah!
How did he pull up out of that?
Look out below!
Well, so far, his cutscenes have been absolutely worse than everyone else's in the game. That's all I can say so far. And this is where Sonic's episode started. Come. His eyes aren't even centered right. That'd be kind of weird if a guy was just standing there with his hand out, not saying anything, with a completely emotionless face.
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down.
Why did he start running?
So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply.
You shouldn't
And it's
fly
not
a
fully
prototype.
compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Sonic, you know
Sonic,
Tails probably made
But
it.
if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours. Check out this power supply.
Tails' mouth is also a lot worse. Check out this power. Check out this power. What's up in this face? Check out this power supply. There's only 7 of them, so I think I thought it'd be a very abundant resource. What's wrong with that? Anyway, Tails' mouth moves a lot worse.
Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll show you.
I like how they want you to like know that he's talking by wiggling his ears back.
Hop on a train and get there in no time.
There we go. We have control of Tails. Tails pretty much controls exactly like Sonic, except he can fly by hitting A in the air. So he doesn't have a homing attack, but he has that instead. You can also spin his tail just by hitting the B button. So that's what Tails does. I believe we want to go to wherever. I will say one thing. This game does Tails' movement a lot better. Sort of. When you turn, he doesn't do that. I don't know. It's weird. Being able to fly, though, does help a lot. Yeah, they did say to come here because they were talking about it's coming here. So let's go here. Being able to fly saves you so much time, though. Wait, you know what? Let's see if there's something down here. No. Okay. Invisible wall everywhere.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
It's Eggman!
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
How come he says Dr. Robotnik and this guy says Dr. Eggman? Was Dr. Eggman supposed to be like the nickname that they called Robotnik? And then all of a sudden it just stuck? Like Eggman just accepted it at some point? I don't know.
Try to interfere this time.
Give me that Chaos Emerald, or else
Or else what, huh?
I'll take it from you the hard way.
That was weird. Just like the music just played out at the end there. The Egg Hornet. And this time we're playing as Tails, which is a little weird for this game actually. Because that's kind of like it breaks the continuity a little bit because I mean, we know that Sonic did this because we played Sonic's story first. And since we know that Sonic's story did this first, or not necessarily first, Sonic's story says that Sonic did this, and Tails' story says that Tails did it. So, I don't know, it's a little weird. They could be implying that, like, they both kind of did it, but I don't know. All systems full, punch in the face.
He's not gonna get away with this.
He's not gonna get away with it. Ow! Oh, I thought I could hit him like that. Shoots loads of missiles everywhere. Fires the missiles! The missiles, they're coming, fire poop. I was gonna say it. Those are like really old internet memes.
All systems, full power.
No, we're gonna use the tail whip. Ow! You can get hit by him even though he's dead. Yeah! I love that. That's not an explosion sound, that's a
That
it's a
was
squawk
just too
sound, like a
easy.
squawk splat sound, like
Gotcha.
Hey, he
What?
snagged it.
hey, he snagged it. Where's the actual emotion? It's not in his hand. When did Robotnik get telekinetic powers?
Who's Chaos?
Who's Chaos? No, it's Chaos, but I'm just making a joke.
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster?
See, that wasn't that bad. Oh, monster. It clearly landed to the left of him too, or the right of Chaos, the left side of him from our point of view.
It's really happening, just as the stone tablet said it would.
Hear this, Sonic.
He's got a bigger arm.
Increases every time
I give him a Chaos Emerald.
Why did Robotnik's mouth not move?
7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble.
Well, if you know how this game works out, it's not necessarily rubble. It's more or less an ocean.
You ready, Chaos? Let's go find the next emerald. Come on.
Thank goodness they're gone. Good riddance.
You don't say
We can't
thank
let that
goodness. He still
monster
stole
get
your
in
thing
big.
anyway.
It could get ugly.
You're right. Chaos must be stopped. And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
Okay. Maybe you should try talking with more of like enunciation and whatever. Anyway, so where we're gonna want to go now? We want to head to, I believe, Windy Valley, but we need the key, don't we? Yeah, we still need the key. Okay. So knowing, whoa, frame rate. Whoa, this was bad emulation on this game. It's okay. I'm just gonna get Windy Valley done because the Windstone is right here. Can't fly while you have the Windstone, which is stupid. But it makes sense, even though it's stupid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This music sucks. This music's like usually like enjoyable to listen to. Well, it's not enjoyable to listen to. It's enjoyable to sing. To sing like that. Ooh da, ooh ba da hey ya, ooh na hey ya. You know what I mean? Do 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 do. This is the first level of Sonic 3D Blast, but that game kind of sucked. No one really liked it that much at all.
Hey, hey, hey!
It's probably the least like Sega Genesis Sonic game. Singing along with the music, yeah, here we go. Anyway, so talking about Tails' levels, basically the way they work is they're basically the same as Sonic's, except you're actually racing Sonic. It's supposed to be like a come-up story about Tails trying to say, like, I'm not a little kid anymore, I can do the same thing Sonic does, and then, I guess, in a way, even faster, which is the other thing he wants. So, because of that, he has to race, but because he's racing, he's also cheating. I don't know. Because Tails can take these because he can fly. It's just taking the highway versus taking the air as opposed to taking the ground approach. Some people actually really like Tails' story in this game. I'm not necessarily one to say that, like, oh yeah, Tails' story is amazing. Like, it's the best part of this game. But whoa, what the? I'm not gonna say like, oh, Tails' story is amazing. Whoa, I keep falling off. Okay, I'm good. Okay, let's go. Anyway, I'm not gonna say that Tails' story is bad. It's okay, but I beat Sonic with Chaos Emerald. Yeah! I'm way late on that, but you know, whatever.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad. It was okay. But we can do better next time. Yeah! I don't know. Tails is weird. I've always liked Tails because he seemed more like a kid. So as a kid, I really liked him because I thought he was more like me. I guess. Oh wow, why does the frame rate get so bad there? Anyway. And that was mainly during what am I trying to say? That was mainly during the Sonic 2 era, obviously, because I grew up playing those games. Sonic 2, I believe, wasn't the first Sonic game I really got into. Well, I got into every Sonic game. Like, the first one I ever played was the first one, and like I loved it so much I even like watched my dad play it and stuff. But what I'm trying to say is what am I trying to say? My dad used to play it for me, and then Sonic 2 I liked and I beat, but I was never too into it. There's an emblem right there. I just figured I'd get it because I feel like it. And never thought of doing that. His tails. Okay, so if you're spinning with Tails and you go to the left, it doesn't look like his tails are moving because I'm rotating to the right. Anyway, but yeah, Sonic 3 was the first Sonic game I actually got into and beat 100% and everything. Like, Sonic 3 Knuckles. Sonic 2 was good though. Sonic 2 definitely was the first good one where I actually beat it. Anyway, stage 2, Casinopolis zone. Casinopolis. I don't know. Never actually figured out how to say it.
Come on, Tails!
So find the emerald before Sonic. So this is actually a little bit different. So one thing I do like is that it's not just the same as Sonic's story exactly. It's slightly different.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, Tails!
Well, oh,
See you later, Tails!
anyway, so what was I saying? I don't know. I completely like lost my train of thought with that story on Sonic games.
Hey, hey, hey!
Just know that I'm a big Sonic fan, and I've been playing them for a long time.
Hooray!
Sonic Generations was amazing because I remember playing through all those levels. Sky Sanctuary Zone was definitely one of my favorites, just because of the whole battle with Knuckles. If you knew that in Sonic, with Knuckles and Hyper Metal Sonic when he mixes in with the Chaos Emeralds, or when he stands on the Master Emerald and becomes like Super Hyper Metal Sonic, and it was just like, holy crap, Jesus, so epic. You have to admit that was pretty epic. Like, it was kind of like with the freaking Dragon Ball Z. Like, it was one thing when they went Super Saiyan, but what happens when we go to like a new level of Super Saiyan? That was something I was always good about not Super Saiyan. Something I was always good about Dragon Ball Z. I don't know, a lot of people always liked it for that. I won't deny it, I kind of liked it for the same reason, I'm just saying. There we go, I win. God, his levels are short. I guess that's why a lot of people do like Tales of Stages, but I don't know. But, yeah, what was I trying to say? I completely forgot what I was trying to say now.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad. I was gonna say something else about... I just dropped my controller. I don't know. I was like tapping it against my leg, but I was holding it really lightly. Anyway, I was just trying to say that really enjoyed Sonic 3 Knuckles. Sonic 2 was good, but it had its problems. It wasn't really designed for Super Sonic. Like, by the time you get Super Sonic, if you do it like
What's that?
here and there, it would be like you're at...
The Chaos Emerald.
It'd be like you're at like Wing Fortress Zone, and if you turn Super Sonic on Wing Fortress Zone, you're just screwing yourself up, and it doesn't even matter by that point. Whereas Sonic 3 and Knuckles was actually more catered to getting all the Chaos Emeralds, and at least was nicer to you for that. Anyway, so I've been talking about random stuff, and I couldn't even finish that story for some reason. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to my commentary there. It'll be better in the next episode. So, the light wakes us up, and it's all like, oh man, what's up with Sonic's arms? I don't know. Who's sitting where?
Sonic, what happened to the
Oh,
Chaos Emerald?
Sonic. Oh.
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
Well, we will get a move on in the... Hey! We will get a move on in the next episode. So, next time on Sonic Adventure. I almost said Sonic 3D and something. I don't know. I almost said Sonic 3D and Knuckles. Anyway, so next time on Sonic Adventure, we will be continuing Tails' story. What are you doing, Tails? You see him? He's like... He moves too much when you stand. Why does he move so much? Anyway, see you guys all next time.